What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I'm Landon, and today we're going to be giving you everything you need to know about the upcoming Aleali May Jordan 14 collab and how to cop. All right, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. If it's your first time on the stream, feel free to hit that subscribe button. But now let's go ahead and start off with the basic info for this release before we move on. So this Jordan 14 collab is set to release in less than a week on August 19th, pending any delay, with the retail price of $190 in women's sizing. And that release time is set up for 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Sneakers app. So don't forget to go in and turn on those notifications so you will be reminded to enter. And this is set up to be a sneakers draw, so you should have about 10 minutes to enter once they become available. But just to be safe, you may as well be ready to enter when the release opens, just in case there's any glitches on the Sneakers app. You never really know. But as for sizing, this is going to be set up to be a women's release only in sizing, starting at 3.5, ranging all the way up to a size 12, which is the equivalent to a men's 10.5. So I would expect it to stay that way, but that pretty much covers the date and the time on these. So let's take a closer look at the overall design and the reason for the hype on these shoes. All right, so this Jordan 14 model is always going to be a toss-up for how it's going to perform. But like I said, we do have a collab with Aleali May to help build these up. And this does add to a pretty short list of collabs that she's done with Jordan in the past, most recently being on the Air Jordan 1 High Zoom Comfort colorway, which I actually really did like if you want to go and check those out. The colorway name is something like Calafia, if you say it. There's something around that. But although I don't really rock with the Jordan 14 model, the color scheme for these is actually pretty sweet in my opinion. So you had that light bone base, which covers most of the shoe, which is going to be a suede material. And then the black runs up the middle of the shoe, and that's going to be accounting for like pieces like the tongue, the laces, the interior lining, just basically everything in the middle of that shoe. But my two favorite pieces is first, you're going to have that marble green print on the midsole, which looks really nice. And then the second is going to be that gold shank on the side, which helps these pop even more. So I am definitely a pretty big fan of these, but that rounds up the design and the hype on the shoe. So let's move on. All right, so for raffles and reservations, releases with collabs don't normally give you as many options, but never zero. So there is an online raffle open at End Clothing. And then the only other one that I'm seeing at this time is an in-app raffle for SVD, but Bodega and Oneness Boutique should be having them open up soon. But that's just for the time of this recording. So just make sure you keep an eye on our website, and you can find that at www.shoeware.co. And that's where we update raffles every day as they continue to open and close. Or you can always just refer back to this video because we do leave a link in the description to where you can access that part of our site as well. But now I'm going to let Chase take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these, what the aftermarket looks like, and your best chance on how to cop a pair.
So this release is going to be very tough. As of right now, the only sites that we could find that have any info on these 14s is Wish Atlanta, SVRN Shop, and then obviously Nike Sneakers. Now, there is a possibility that other retailers like Kith and Undefeated might get some pairs, but there's really nothing right now that I can confirm. So I would definitely recommend to bookmark our How to Cop page and check it periodically to see if any other sites have opened up. But moving on, let's look at the average sale prices on the aftermarket. Now, as a disclaimer, the prices you see could change as we move closer to the drop, but also on our website, there will be links to the most up-to-date sale prices for you guys to check out closer to the release date. Now, starting off with StockX is at an average selling price of $350. Goat's sitting at a high $600. eBay currently doesn't have any sales, and Flight Club is at $575. As it comes to the stock numbers for these pairs, there are no doubt that these are going to be limited. Aleali May has made it clear that the Jordan 14 was made to be luxury footwear. She was even inspired with these 14s from Ferraris. And last time I checked, I haven't even seen a luxury collab be anywhere near easy to get. So I'm going to let you guys know that don't get your hopes up. These pairs, it just doesn't look like your odds are in your favor. As for my resale prediction though, it's kind of really tough to say. Usually I would compare other collabs of other models to see how they're holding up. But looking at the Jordan 1 Comfort collab, it really just doesn't do it justice because the Comfort brand overall, or the Comfort model, isn't really a high demand model regardless of if it has a collab or not. So I'm going to predict the resale value on these 14s to be around $280 to $300. That's going to net you a profit of $60 to $80 per pair. Now, should you hold or sell this Jordan 14? In my honest opinion, I'm going to say hold on these. I personally think that Aleali May has a bright future with Jordan, and now focusing on the shoe itself, it is very unique. And it really has a great meaning behind the shoe. Just from looking at the stock photos, you can see that the materials that are used are very high quality and that there was a ton that went into this collab. Now, on top of that, there really isn't many sites that are dropping this shoe, and also that it is in women's sizing. So stock is going to be limited, like I said before. So overall, these are a hold for me.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for episode 45 of How to Cop for this Air Jordan 14 collab. Thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. And for more sneaker news, our available shoes for sale, just anything that we do, click the link in our bio and check that out.
Also, feel free to comment and interact below to let us know what shoe you want to hear about next. But until next episode, peace.